can't hear you. Are we having fun tonight? All right, it is time for another title match. This time, not one, but two titles will be on the line pursuant to the rules from our Vice President, Christopher Behrens. In order to win the traditional wrestling entertainment world heavyweight championship, it will be defended under last man standing rules. And in order to win the AWWA United States Championship, it will be pinfall or submission.
And no surprises here, Darren, as we see Capane headed to the ring, and whenever Capane goes, the Heat Mafia is not far behind, as much as we'd like them to be.
Many would say that Capane is one of the more menacing men of this organization. Neither one of these men are strangers to gold. And here comes the German Dread himself.
And Garen, you heard what he said at the top of the program. He said that this is his last year of full-time competition. From here, he's going to be kind of slowing it down. But it guarantees that it's going to be one hell of a road for anybody to try to slow him down right here.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And of course, there is a ton of history between these two.
Absolutely. Both of these men are fearless.
Introducing first, in the corner to my left, being accompanied to the ring by sensational heat, weighing in at 321 pounds, from the Steel City, the monster you can trust, Capane!
Capane is a beast.
And his opponent in the corner to my right, weighing in at 265 pounds, from the mountains of Germany, he is the reigning AWWA United States Champion, the German Dread, the Ramrock.
Talk about a proud man right here, Garen. Ramrock, it's not going to be an easy task for Capane to get that title off of his waist. Either one of those titles. Well, who's still with Paul Pritchard with both of the championships?
Paul Pritchard has his hands full tonight. I wouldn't want to be in the middle of both of these men.
Oh, and they're starting right off it.
Spear right off the back.
There will be no feeling out process between those two. Like I said, there is just so much history, and not all of it is good, Garen.
Not all of it is good is right.
Ducks out over a big clothesline right here. Oh, what a big spear takes him down. Oh, he's going to try to finish it early here, Garen.
He's calling for it. Das Boot has taken
Capane, like I said, there's too much history. Capane knows exactly what's coming. Now look at this on here.
That's adorable.
We got AJ Sensation and Pete the Heat. I've said this on plenty of occasions here. Capane and look at it, he just wiped him out. And I guarantee you, nobody in this building feels any sympathy for Sensational Heat.
None whatsoever.
And I've said this about Capane. He's won championships all over the state of Arizona. In the short time that he's been here, he's made such an impact. And you know what? I'm just going to go on and say it. This man does not need the Heat Mafia. He doesn't need Tumaguchi. He doesn't need anybody. He can stand on his own.
And who's going to be the one to tell him that?
Not me. But I tell you what, he did say that. I talked to him earlier tonight. Capane is from Pittsburgh. He's from the Steel City. And he told me that when it comes to the championship tonight, unlike certain teams that come from his hometown, he will not collapse down the stretch.
I'm not touching that one with a 10-foot pole.
Pittsburgh Steelers, but be that as it may. Oh, what a big move!
Hooks the leg. Not even a 1 count. Not even.
Oh, he's not going to be happy with Paul Pritchard about that. He was out of position. But now Capane just putting his big size 15 boots and that knee right into the midsection. Look at the air just driving out of his body there, Garen.
He makes it look effortless.
Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Oh, just driving his carcass in there, and a big clothesline.
He is having his way with Ramrock.
Down he goes. Oh, man.
And the cover. It's going to take a lot more than a lateral press to take out Ramrock.
And I think Capane knows that, too. He knows that well.
He has him hooked on the ropes.
He's going to use every bit of that count there.
See, that's a statement right there. He's making a statement.
And wrestling fans, if you're watching this, just to reiterate the rules right here. Now, you want to talk about the champion's advantage? There is no champion's advantage right here when you really sit here and think about it, because if Ramrock cannot answer the bell, he will lose that TWE championship. Oh! Rifles him down with the lariat. Meanwhile, if he gets pinned or submitted, he's going to lose the AWWA United States Championship. So now Ramrock has got to fight extra hard to protect both those titles.
If Capane loses, he moves to the back of the line. Is that correct? Was that the terminology that was used earlier?
That was the terminology that was used. He'll move to the back of the line to start everybody else spotting. But the title, hard shot into the corner. And now Capane using that big 315-pound frame and knocking down the big man Ramrock.
Oh, presses the boot right into his chin. You gotta break it, ref.
Now Capane knows what he's doing. Everything that he does is going to be deliberate. He's not going to waste any motion. And now that big massive arm is right around the chin. Referee Paul Pritchard checking the position of that arm to make sure it doesn't dip below the chin.
A Ramrock chat started. Hits him with the elbow once, twice, thrice. He's gonna whip him. Backfires, he gets whipped. Capane goes to the corner, gets met with a boot.
Oh,
What I tell you about choke slams? What I tell you about choke slams?
Not this time.
Not today. Doss boot. He has an opportunity, but Capane rolls out of the ring. That could have very well have been the.
I don't know what the hell is AJ Sensation doing up there on the ring apron. Get him out of here, referee.
Quite a view we have of AJ, I would say.
I'd rather have no view. And that's exactly what you get, you jerk.
AJ Sensation was out of his element. Ramrock is not the type of person you want to meddle with.
A giant swing.
Giant swing.
Shades of Kid Patera right there.
AJ screaming like a woman being murdered.
Now Ramrock, he's a little dizzy himself. He's got to gather himself.
I got to give him credit, though. That's Cesaro-like swing. That was several rotations.
But meanwhile, where's Capane? Getting round up against that pole, that's where he is.
And that pole is not moving.
Cheers.
Pritchard counting. But AJ Sensation still in the ring, breaks the count. I just heard something. What was that?
Oh my.
What was that?
What in the hell's going on here?
Was that a taser used?
It certainly sounded like it.
And the bell has rung. Capane standing in the middle of the ring on his own. Pritchard raises the hand.
He didn't answer the 10 count.
Traditional wrestling entertainment world heavyweight champion, the monster you can trust, Capane.
Paul Pritchard's having words though.
Capane, look, yeah, this is what happened, right? He got hit with that taser. That's exactly what happened. He did not answer the 10 count. Look at Peter Heat over there with that ski mask. What a criminal! What a criminal here!
Making short work of it.
And because he did not answer that 10 count, we have a new TWE heavyweight champion.
I guess a win is a win. If I was in Capane's shoes, I would not want to win that way. I want a pinfall. I want a submission from my opponent, especially one with the credentials as Ramrock.
To that fan, if I were you, I would sit down right now. You don't want to piss off Capane. But in any event, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new TWE champion, Capane.
Yes, we do.
And I hear what you're saying, Jaron, that he'd much rather have gotten a pinfall or done it in his own merits, but you don't get championship opportunities every day. You know that. You've been in the business long enough. It's not the most honorable way, but when you're dealing with the Heat Mafia, honorable doesn't count.
That is true. That is one of the words that don't necessarily come to mind when you think of the Heat Mafia. Honorable. But Ramrock is getting the admiration of the fans. They know how good he is. and they know he was cheated out of that victory.
And remember, folks, Ramrock is still the AWWA United States champion.